Hello, hello, hello once again, everyone in HQville, the HQties, the HQ unicorns, the HQ cumbers, the HQ Unitarians, the HQ Universal Soldiers, the H Cupids, the H Cuberts, the HQ balls, all of y'all. Welcome to your Monday night, your Christmas Day night game. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, well, we may as well sit around in silence staring at our phones, huh? I mean, how many times can you watch A Christmas Story anyway? Or It's a Wonderful Life? I mean, we get it. We've seen it. They're all good. But now it's time for this, right? Another Christmas day is coming to a close. Your waistline grew 3 sizes today, similar to the Grinch. Well, his heart, but you know what I'm saying. The eggnog is starting to sour. The ham is hardening up. You might want to get that in Tupperware. Put that in the fridge. There is one more Christmas present to unwrap before you go to sleep in heavenly peace tonight. You won't find it under the tree. No, no, no. In fact, you're already holding it in your hands. This is it. It's another game of HQ, the trivia game show on your phone where you answer questions to win cash. That's it. That's your present. I hope you like it. Maybe you'll win some money. I'm your holly jolly host, Scott Rogowski, a.k.a. Quiz Kringle, a.k.a. Scotty Claus, a.k.a. King Mistletoe, a.k.a. Nog Daddy, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Bethlehem, raising candy canes with all 686,000 plus of you, including the USY group, Cynthia Sewall, Joey and Raquel Soror, Michaela and Meredith at Nest, Cousin Council in Canada, Danny Golub, Robert Sutton, Matt Pouliot, Stizos Fergamos, and a happy birthday to Spencer Werner. You share your birthday with somebody else who's kind of important. Forgetting his name right now. Is this your first time stuffing your stocking with us at HQ? Well, let me tell you how we do things around here. Around these parts, around here. I'm gonna ask 12 questions, starting kind of easy, getting a little harder. You're gonna have 10 seconds from when I start reading the question to tap the correct answer. If you get it right, you move on to the next round. Make it to the end, answering all questions correctly, you win or split the prize. And tonight's prize is a whopping, flopping 2,000 Yule logs, 2,000 mince pies, 2,000 US dollars. That's a lot of wampum. I mean, you could buy like 65 pounds of octopus salad with that kind of cash. Ensalada de pulpo. Or 117 copies of the Beatles' Abbey Road featuring Octopus's Garden. Oh, and speaking of octopuses, if you played today's game, earlier game, you might have been one of the nearly 400,000 HQties who fell victim to a savage question 3. Now, while any licensed grammaritician will tell you that the correct, strictly speaking, correct pluralization of octopus is octopuses, we realize the phrasing of the question left some wiggle room for misinterpretation. And, you know, we strive for perfection each and every show here at HQ. We weren't perfect today. We will do better next time, okay? And I will make this promise to all of you, all 715,000 of you now in the game. We will never ask about octopuses or octopi ever again, okay? Good. Q1. What is the plural form of hippopotamus? Just kidding. That's not the question 1. Are you ready to play though? Is your head in the game? Your phone's charged, you swiped away the chat, you're good to go? Then let's get in the sleigh and ride, baby. Let's get down to the nitty gritty and let's get this show on the road. Q1, the real Q1. Will it please stand up? We good? Give it to me, baby. Question 1. I'm not asking about octopuses, not asking about hippopotamuses. I'm giving you the real question 1. I want to see it. Give it to me. Come on. Oh, is this question being delayed because of train traffic ahead? Is this stalled in the station? Is that what's happening? Okay, the conductor came on. It's back. Q1. Which of these musicians has never been a member of the Beatles? Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, or Elvis Presley? Which musician was never in the Beatles? The Beatles. Well, this guy who was never in the Beatles, he's considered the king of rock and roll, but he was never in what is arguably the king of rock and roll bands. It's Elvis. Come on. Elvis Presley. Oh, that's right. Elvis, baby. Elvis Presley not in the Beatles. Wouldn't that have been something, though, if he joined them for, like a reunion tour, which they never did? 682,451. I would have loved to have seen the Beatles and Elvis circa 1974. 682,451 are coming together right now for Q2. The rest of you having a blue Christmas. Q2, which of these states borders Kentucky, Ohio, Montana, or New Jersey? Border state with Kentucky. Borderline. Ba-na-na-bow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, I don't know all the words to that one. Kentucky. Fun fact about Kentucky, it's one of the 4 U.S. states constituted as a commonwealth, along with Virginia, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. But another more pertinent fact, I should say, to this question is that Kentucky shares a border with Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and Ohio. That's right. Ohio, Kentucky share a border to the north, the Buckeye State and the Bluegrass State together forever. 574,368 know their states. But look at that, like 90,000 of you do not, or maybe you're playing in Australia or overseas and you just don't know the states. It happens sometimes, we're sorry. But Kentuckians knew it and Ohioans knew it. We have 90,000 dead after Ohio there, but 574,000 moving on, crossing the border to Q3. What insect shares its name with a yoga pose? Locust, stickbug, or moth? God, this red nose is really starting to itch. Breathe! In through the nose, out through the mouth, just like yoga, right? Grouped in with the baby back bend poses, this pose strengthens your back, legs, and arms, also known as the Shalabhasana pose, which translates from Sanskrit to locust. That's right, locust is your answer. I've been taking yoga classes for like 6 months and I'm still having trouble with the basic moves like downward facing dog and paying for the classes. They're expensive. 479,602 are bending it. They're flexible. They know their poses. They're saying namaste. The rest of you feel like bugs on a windshield. Ouch. 479,602. It's the day of the locust for you. You're moving on to Q4. Podcast is a combination of what 2 words? iPod and broadcast, podule and broadcast, or podium and broadcast? Podcast. You listen to podcasts, Serial, S-Town, The Best Show. This is another portmanteau podcast. We asked about vitamins last night. Portmanteau, you smash up 2 words or 2 parts of words. Podcasts don't have to be listened to on iPods, but the word does come from a combination of iPod and broadcast. That's right. Ironically, no one has iPods anymore, but everyone has a podcast. iPod plus broadcast equals podcast, and 225,496 equal, yay, we got it right. But 200,000 did not, getting curved, catching a lick right there. But 225,000 entering the Chapo Trap House for Q5. The rest of you are probably saying WTF right now on that one, but it's true, iPod and broadcast. Hey, before we get to Q5, let me ask something. Are you playing right now, HQ, with Grandma perhaps? Got the whole family gathered around? Is Uncle Tony there helping you lose? Uncle Tony definitely put down podium plus broadcast, didn't he? Well, listen, if you are playing with your family, we'd love to see your photos and videos of the family playing HQ. Send it to our Twitter page, @HQ Trivia on Twitter. You tweet at us. We might just retweet you, show you on a future show here in HQ. We do that sometimes. So send a nice photo, okay? Family photo time. Now, we're ready for Q5. Which game is an example of a Rube Goldberg machine? Rubik's Cube, Mousetrap, or Connect 4? Do you remember this one? Do ya? Old Milton Bradley game from 1963? Just turn the crank and snap the plank and boot the marble right down the chute. Now watch it roll and hit the pole. Knock the ball in a rub-a-dub tub which hits the man into the pan. The trap is set. Here comes the net. I guarantee it's the craziest trap you'll ever see. It is Mousetrap, a Rube Goldberg machine with all sorts of crazy contraptions, just like the song says. 157,048. They're not getting trapped. But we did lose about 60,000 plus of you there. You got caught in the trap. They could just use cheese and like, you know, the sticky stuff also. That's an easier way than the Rube Goldberg machine. But hey, it makes for a more fun game now, doesn't it? Doesn't it? 157,048. Feeling great for Q6. Which of these soups is not served cold? Vichyssoise, menudo, or okrushka? Krushka. Vichyssoise, menudo, okrushka. Oh, the Russians are going to be mad at me for that one. Okrushka is a cold Russian soup in the gazpacho family. Vichyssoise is a leek onion potato concoction, which, like revenge, is also best served cold. But menudo is a Puerto Rican boy band from the 70s. It's also a Mexican soup served hot, hot, baby, caliente, claridad, and 79,373. They're getting served another question. The rest of you, no soup for you. No quiz for you tonight, but 79,000 plus. De ustedes son los mejores. You are the best so far. There's more to come. Q7. Which of these words is misspelled? Gnash, gnarled, or knack? One of these words is misspelled. Little spelling bee here at Q7. If you've got a knack for spelling, you're going to know that knack is spelled with a K, not a G. Maybe you remember the band Knack. My Sharona. 70,972 of you are knocking on the winner's door. The rest of you, well, there shall be much weeping and gnashing of teeth for you tonight. But again, it's just one game. Come back tomorrow. You're all good, baby. Q8. Who among these has won 4 Best Actress Oscars? Meryl Streep, Katharine Hepburn, or Ingrid Bergman? 70,972 players left. $2,000 on the dinner table tonight for the taking. Now, all 3 of these women are fine actors in their own right. All have at least 3 times won an Academy Award, but only one has had 4 affairs with that little gold man we call Oscar. She won for Morning Glory. Guess who's coming to dinner? The Lion in Winter and On Golden Pond. Her friends called her Kate. You know her as Katharine Hepburn. Ooh, slightly savage there. A little brutality at Q8. 20,786. They got it right. They want to thank the Academy. The rest of you, it was just an honor to be nominated. You came close. Meryl might get that 4th soon, but as of now, only Katharine has 4 Oscars on her shelf, and we have 20,000 of you bouncing like a newborn elf on the shelf for Q9. Which of these countries allows internet voting for its national elections? Australia, Germany, or Estonia? Internet voting. Internet, eh? Scratch, eh? This country first began using internet voting in 2005, which seems way early. I mean, even internet dating was considered weird back then. But in that election, only 1.9% of the population voted via the web. But just this past year in 2017, that percentage jumped to over 30%. They're getting there. What is that pioneering country? It's the Baltic Tiger, Estonia. Growl. Estonia, 6,546 of you know your Estonia from your Germany, from your Australia. Kudos to you. You got Q9 right. You got to get 3 more right to win the prize tonight. Q10, in boxing, which of the following weight classes is the heaviest? Super lightweight, welterweight, or cruiserweight? Which is the heaviest? Guys are getting to the end of the round here. Feeling a little punch drunk maybe? You've taken a few hits. Maybe you used your extra life. Maybe you've already used it. Maybe you still have it in the tank just in time for Boxing Day, which is tomorrow. We got a boxing question. Now, the maximum weight for super lightweight is 140 pounds. Welterweight is about 147. Well, it is 147. Cruiserweight tops out at 2 100 pounds. That is your answer, the heaviest of those classes. And oh boy, Oberto, 2,358 got it right. But we lost the majority, 4,000 of you, taking a bruising, down for the count, knocked out here at Q10. But 2358, we have some pugilists left standing. They are cruising on to Q11. Which of these cookies debuted the same year the Girl Scouts were established? Chips Ahoy, Oreo, or Malamars? Chips Ahoy. You gotta say it with an exclamation. Chips Ahoy. Ahoy hoy. Ahoy polloi. Well, Chippies, my Chippies, Chips Ahoy debuted in 1963. My dad's favorite, Malamars, premiered in 1913, 50 years earlier, but it was the Oreo that was unleashed the same year as Juliette Gordon-Low founded the Girl Scouts in 1912. It was a big year for cookies, and it's a big question for the 799 of you who still got it right. By the way, we're still awaiting that Oreo Girl Scouts collabo. Let's make it happen, people. And where's the love for Hydrox? Shout out to Hydrox here at Q11. But we have 799 players. I'm taking it. I can't. It's done. No more no's. 799 players left in the game for Q12. The final question. You made it this far. Can you cross the finish line? This is it. It all boils down to this. 799 players. $2,000 on the line. Who's gonna make Dancer, Dasher, Prancer, Vixen, Donner, Cupid, Comet, Blitzen, and Rudolph dance tonight? Shake it off, shake it off. Q12, this is it. Which of the following U.S. presidents never earned a bachelor's degree? John Adams, Ronald Reagan, or Harry S. Truman? Oh boy, good question. Which of these presidents never earned a bachelor's degree? This gives hope to all of us. You don't have to go to college. I mean, it definitely helps. This man did give it the old college try. He attended Spalding's Commercial College, but dropped out. And then tried Kansas City Law School, but dropped out too. Although he received many honorary degrees in his lifetime, the highest earned one is from Independence High School, class of 1901. He only reached a high school diploma, and the buck stops here at Q12. You may as well call this one the Truman Show, because the answer is Harry S. Truman, and we have 387 winners, baby! Put it in the books. Boom goes the dynamite. 387 winners, splitting 2 G's, making $5.17. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Okay, you made a little money tonight, huh? Not too shabby on your Christmas day. Don't let that money go to your head, by the way. Don't let it change you. $5.17. That's good money. You did it. You made it. You survived another Christmas with your family, another game of HQ. Come back tomorrow. If you like playing tonight and you want to keep playing, guess what? We do this every day. It's not just Christmas, it's every day. It's twice a day. During the weekdays, we're back tomorrow at 3 p.m. And like we are every day at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific as well. You just unwrapped your final present for this Christmas holiday. But there are more presents coming your way. The 12 days of Christmas continue here in HQ. We got more goodies, more questions, more money, more Scott. Some of you don't like that, but you're gonna get it. Until tomorrow, this is Santy Scott, Judolph the big-nosed reindeer, saying, aren't we forgetting the true meaning of Christmas? You know, the birth of Santa? Good night.